Forex today. Dollar shows no signs of slowing down as focus shifts to Swiss National Bank and Bank of England. Here's what you need to know on Thursday, September 22nd. The US dollar index surged to its highest level since July 2002, above 111.70, following the US Federal Reserve's decision to hike its policy rates by 75 basis points late Wednesday. The dollar preserves its strength early Thursday as market participants get ready for the Swiss National Bank and the Bank of England's policy announcements. Later in the day, the European Commission will release the September consumer confidence data, and the US economic docket will feature the weekly initial jobless claims. And as you look at this monthly chart on the USDXY dollar basket, and each candlestick represents a month. And we can see here we at levels at 11,000.95. And I have drawn, this was 2 decades ago. We can see a supply level here at 10,962 or 10,970, let's say, at this level here. And we can see the price went above. And let's have a look on weekly chart, the dollar basket. So here's the level I pointed out 2 decades ago. And we can see the price surge further on the upside. Let's have a look on the daily chart on the US dollar basket. I put a sell order here at 11,118. Put my stop loss here at this level. And my taking profits limit level is here. So I went for a risk reward ratio 1 to 3. Looking for 3 times profit than the risk. So, although the Fed 75 basis point hike was in the line with the market expectation, the summary of economic projections showed a hawkish tilt in the policy outlook. The dot plot revealed that officials' median view of the Fed fund rate at the end of 2023 rose to 4.6% from 3.8% in June's dot plot. Furthermore, policymakers see the policy rate at 3.9% by the end of 2024 compared to 3.4% previously. During the press conference, FOMC chairman Jerome Powell acknowledged that there was no painless way to bring inflation down, but noted that it was difficult to know whether the US economy would tip into recession. Fed quick analysis: Powell projects paying higher rates for longer set to keep the dollar bid. Wall Street's 3 main indexes lost more than 1.5% on yesterday, and the benchmark 10-year US Treasury bond yield managed to hold above 3.5% early Thursday. US stock index futures are down between 0.25% and 0.65%. Earlier in the day, the Bank of Japan announced that it left its policy settings unchanged, leaving the interest rate steady at minus 0.1% and maintaining the 10-year yield target at 0.0. Dollar versus Japanese yen gathered bullish momentum and climbed to its highest level since July 1998 at 145.40 before correcting toward 145.0. And have a look here on the dollar Japanese yen. This is the daily chart. You can see this at this very moment at level 142.266. The price went up to almost 136 and fast dipped on the downside down to 140.41. I put a sell limit order here at 144.70 or 71, and my stop losses is here. You can see here's my stop losses, and this is my sell limit order at this level, 144.65, and my take profit limit is 136.72, slightly above this 100 EMA, and this is the daily chart. So, despite the broad-based dollar strength, the dollar Swiss, the dollar versus Swiss franc stays relatively quiet at around 0.9650. Let's have a look here on that pair here. So this is the daily chart, and I shall show you the 4-hour chart. So we had a consolidation phase here for over one day, and we had a huge spike on the upside and the dollar strength here for the last 8-10 hours here. Swiss National Bank preview, firing up the franc, question mark. Do we have a currency war? 3 other reasons imply massive 100 basis point hike. Let's start with the pound dollar versus US dollar. Let's shift to the daily chart. Pound versus the US dollar trades at its weakest level since 1985, below 1.1250 early Thursday. As we can see here at this level, 1.1217. Now we are at 1.1270 almost. Analysts see that the Bank of England raising its policy rate by 50 basis points, 0.5%, to 2.25%. But the positioning of futures market suggests that there is a strong chance of a 75 basis point hike since there won't be a press conference. The vote split could impact the British pound's valuation against its major rivals. Bank of England interest rate decision preview. The pound dollar braces for a volatility storm, eyeing a 75 basis point hike. Euro versus US dollar. Let's have a check here on the chart. This is the daily chart. We can see at this very moment we are at a level at 0.9846, And I have put, let me see, yes, a buy limit order here at this level, 0.9727, because let's see on the 4 hour chart. No, I may adjust this because we can see another chart here, a doji here. A couple of hours ago, we had a bearish pin bar. It was red. So, of that reason, I put a buy limit order here. But I may rise in my buy limit order a little bit at this level. I will think about it. I must do further analysis here, technical analysis. It despites how the New York close on this daily chart looks like. So I can know from the intraday what I could put my buy limit order here when it comes to the US dollar. My point of view here is to strongly invest in the euro and the British pound versus the US dollar. We have a 2 decade low for the euro and the pound. So, in my point of view, this is a good investment for the coming month ahead. So, I'm looking forward to these trades. So, let me continue with the news here. As I were mentioning, the euro USD dropped to a fresh 2 decade low early today, Thursday, and came with a touching distance of 0.98. And I can show you here. Let me enhance the graph. And we can see here at this level, 0.98 is almost touched here on the low. European Central Bank ECB Executive Board member Isabel Schnabel reiterated on Thursday that they must continue to raise interest rates, providing support to the shared currency for the time being. And that would also be a reason to go long on the currency pair, Euro USD, which I do at this very moment. Regarding gold, let's have a check here. This is the daily chart. We can see a consolidation phase here, 1, 2, 3, 4, for 5 days, almost a week, nothing happens. And have a look on weekly charts. It doesn't look good for the gold, what I can see regarding the technical analysis. We have a steep downtrend for the gold versus the US dollar. And now we are at a demand level zone here before, but it looks like the price market value for gold actually will drop further below here. It doesn't look bullish from this point of view, what I can see here. So I think we can have a drop for the gold around this level, like, well, 1560 ounce. So at this level, I think the gold would reach this level here. We have a buy opportunity at this level here. So although gold managed to close in positive territory on Wednesday, yesterday, it failed to preserve its bullish momentum and turned south early Thursday, which we can see here. And the gold was pressured by rising US yields. And the gold versus US dollar was last seen trading at around about $1,660 per ounce. So this will be very interesting upcoming next week, or the next 4 weeks ahead will be very interesting, and I'm very positive and sure that we could see a great buying opportunity for the euro dollar to go long here. And we may reach a number about 0.97. Yes, I will raise, I would put my buy limit order here at 0.97. This is my level I will buy. I think the price next week, Monday or Tuesday, will hit this level. And actually don't think we will see any more drops for the euro anymore. I don't think we will reach the 0.96 level. I think this is very bottom, especially when it comes to the pound dollar. It's also a good investment to buy at this level. I will buy the pound dollar going long every time I can see a drop on the downside. I put my contract here at level 1.1221. I'm looking for a double bottom. Let's see on 2 hour time frame. Yes, here's my contract here. So I anticipating that the price will drop back to this and retest this level. The banks and big institutions are where I found to do this, to trick amateur traders. So I think the banks will push the price to this level again. So the banks can do the second and third buying investments here when it comes to the currency pair pound dollar. So I will also buy here. I think the smart money will waiting here. Okay, I hope you liked my video, and please press the subscribe button on the right corner for my videos. And I will share a lot of good news and trading advices. I have a 15 years experience of professional hedge fund manager. So I'm very pretty sure that I can share a lot of good news and trading advice for you. Take care. Bye for now.